really
10K
easy
cash
then.
collected this month, baby. Yeah, man. What is it? It's the 10th, and we've closed 10K in rev. Buzzing,
Okay.
bro.
So we're here with Christos, one of my clients, the boys
Yo, yo.
from GMS. We're just going to do a really quick video on his experience so far, working with me in the program. I'll leave this up to you, bro. Just spitball.
To be honest, when we came across Ethan, it was actually my business partner that initiated the conversation. I was away at the time, and he said, I've spoken to this guy that I think could potentially help us. At the time, it was just specifically ads that we were looking to get into. And I mean, H had already had a call with you, and I jumped on, and on that call, everything that you said to me just resonated with me. From where you were to where you are or were at that time,
Yeah.
really resonated with me and my situation. And yeah, for me, the big thing was like taking action with somebody that I know has been through what I've been through. And look, listen, it wasn't like a magic wand that we waved and everything just fixed. A lot of trial and error. We had to reshape our whole offer, which obviously Ethan played a big part in. And we started generating leads. And I mean, like, we came and we were really, really, really struggling at the time. We're just coming into month 2 now. And as of right now, me and the team have made 20,000 on our brand new consulting offer, which Ethan has helped us to map out, helped us with our strategy, with how to actually get the clients, our acquisition systems, our service delivery, and also just being there when we need somebody to hold us accountable and to give us a third opinion. Like, being in a partnership is very hard because you can always have opposing thoughts on what is the next step. So to have like the common ground in Ethan as well, for us to be like, okay, I think this is probably the play, to kind of give us a majority vote as well, made things easier. We've set specific roles within the business, and all round, I'm more excited about my work than I have been in the last 4 years. And a lot of that is down to Ethan and his help, man.
Bro, I appreciate that. That was very, very nice of you to say. Like, yeah, I mean, like, even for me, like, I could feel the energy from 2 months ago to now. Shit has really picked up, even just on the energy side. Obviously, that comes with getting results,
But
seeing things actually move, motion. But, bro, the smile on your face makes me happy.
yeah,
I actually love seeing that. I guess if we were to go back, what were you struggling the most with back then?
what weren't we struggling with, bro? The thing is, yeah, with us, I don't know if it's because we're in it and we deal with our business and with ourselves and with each other every day, but I have always known that this was gonna work. There's like this
Mm,
delusion that it was gonna work, and it
mm,
just was a ticking time bomb that was waiting to go off, you know? And what
yeah.
starting to work with Ethan did was just set the timer and started counting down, you
Mm,
know? We're still counting down now and we haven't exploded, but the explosion is coming. We're 30 seconds away from it. We were struggling with like when I said to you, everything we were struggling with. We had things in place. We'd been in the marketing industry for 3.5 years, nearly 4. There was not really that much new information that Ethan provided us with, but just another perspective on we need to spend to get attention. Now, how do we nurture the attention? How do we optimize our pages so that people know exactly who it is that they're speaking to, who we cater for, what it is that we can do for them? How can we present ourselves as authorities within our space? How do we market without loads of testimonials was a big one for us. And
mm.
still being authentic and true to ourselves, not lying to our audiences and our prospects. Yeah, we were struggling with a lot, bro. We had no client acquisition system. There was no predictable lead flow. There was no real clarity on the offer. There was no structure within our roles within the team. Everybody was doing a bit of everything and we were getting on top of each other and we weren't really moving forwards. And a big thing that you've helped with massively, bro, is just setting structure. Like,
Mm.
I know what my jobs are, you know, and my partners within the team know what their jobs are. And now that we know what our jobs are, we can set KPIs and we can hit them and we can smash them. And I
Mm.
don't think it's a coincidence that now we're seeing growth which is linear as opposed to and down and then we're back up and then we're down, you know? So
Mm.
when I say what weren't we struggling with, that's what I like, genuinely I mean it, because the business was kind of broken. We had the tools, but we just didn't know how to use them. And
Mm.
Ethan's perspective and his energy and his positive outlook on everything, like, it's gonna work, it's gonna work. You guys are gonna bang. You guys have got it. You guys are cooking. You guys are cooking. Just keep cooking. Like, it was just that extra reassurance, like the big bro arm around the shoulder, like, you got this, boys. Which I feel like we needed at the time because, like I said, we were low, man. We were really low.
Yeah, and I mean, like I came in, it wasn't because you guys are slightly different from my main ICP, which is
Yeah,
agency owners. So you guys are the consulting side of things. It
yeah.
was kind of duplicating my process, not necessarily my systems just yet, but just what had worked for me so far. And like every step of the way where I had found something that worked for me, I'm like, yo, guys, use this, try this. And over time, it's really, I think it's picked up for you guys, and it's really back, what would you say is the biggest change for you that you felt?
I mean, I don't want to sound like I keep repeating myself, but I feel like change is probably just structure. It is probably just structure in the roles within the business, in everybody knowing what it is that we are good at and knuckling down on what we're good at. And also as well, just like the energy around it, bro. Like there's excitement around the business, like I said. Like we're aiming towards a 30K month and we're on track. Yeah, like we're pacing really well for it. And there's a couple of things that could go our way, which could massively change what being on track looks like in the next kind of 3 to 5 days. Obviously, I don't want to get too ahead of myself and like nothing's happened yet, but like we're working towards building a monster of a business, you know, of helping people, of actually having fulfillment in our business, which we haven't had for a long time, you know. We don't feel as if we're chasing anymore. It's like things are coming to us because of how we've positioned now and how we've set things up now. And it's just a much more enjoyable process. It's a much more enjoyable business, you know. I wake up and I'm excited to go to work. And for like the 3-4 months leading up to being introduced to Ethan and starting to work with Ethan, that was starting to go away. So I feel like change is not necessarily specifics within the business, but the change on me personally, it feels like we're doing it. You know, we're working towards something. We're building our machine instead of building other people's machines, which is what we were doing for the last 3.5 years.
I really appreciate that.
I told you when we signed on, bro. Like we can get results, bro. I'll vouch for you, man. Like it's the name of the game, bro. Like if things start working out, I said to you, we'll give you some kick-ass testimonials, bro. And not in a big-headed way, but like on the mindset that I've got right now and the path that I'm on right now, in the grand scheme of things, this testimonial is going to mean a lot.
I very much appreciate this. And I just hope that I have actually been helping and you guys have been feeling that.
Bro, like
that's
the
the
open
biggest
rate,
thing.
bro. The open rate yesterday of our DMs, bro, was shot up to 71%, bro.
From what?
Oh, I don't actually know the percentage, bro, but it was like we were sending out 14 and getting 2 replies. We sent out 14 yesterday and we got 10.
Hey,